Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about consideration. So that this is one of the essential of valid contract, and without consideration, the contract is not be valid. So that here we are going to discuss about what is consideration and what are the essential of consideration. Simply, consideration means we can say it is a quid pro quo, that means something in return. So simply you can understand like consideration means something in return. In simple terms, the consideration is what a promiser demands as the price for his promise, and we can say it is a price for the promise. And consideration is which for what, something that a person gives for something he receives. So simply you can say it's a consideration means something in return. This something may be some benefits, right, interest or profit, or it may be also some determinant or loss or responsibility upon the other parties. So we can say one definition for consideration that is given by the Indian Contract Act section 2D. So consideration means when at the desire of the promiser, the promisee or any other person has done or abstained from doing or does or abstain from doing or promises to do or abstain from doing something, such act as or abstinence or promise is called consideration. So from this definition we can say that it is an act. Act means doing something, and it is abstinence. So this means promising not to do something, and also we can say it's a promise. So the promise of each party is the one consideration for each other. Such act or abstinence should be done at the desire of the promiser. Such act or abstinence may be done by the promisee or any other persons. This act or abstinence is either already executed or is in the process of execution or may still execute it. For example, A agrees to sell a house to B for rupees 1 lakh. For A's promise, the consideration is rupees 1 lakh. For B's promise, the consideration is the house. Next we will discuss about essential of valid consideration and what are the essential for making valid consideration. That we can say consideration must move at the desire of the promiser. The Indian Contract Act says that an act or abstinence which forms consideration for the promise must be done or promised to be done according to the desire of the promiser. For example, X house catches fire and Y helps in without being requested to do so by X. Y cannot demand any payment for his voluntary services. So that the consideration must move at the desire of the promiser. The next one, it must move from promisee or any other person. That means the promisee is the person to whom the promise is made. Under the Indian law, consideration may move from one promisee or any other persons. It means a person can show on contract, even the consideration for the promise moved from third party. While under the English law, consideration must move from the promisee only. For example, for making a valid contract, consideration must be there. It is immaterial who furnishes it. Consideration may be past, present, or future. That if the consideration is completed, that both the parties already got their benefits, and that we can say it's a past consideration. And if it is consideration that is happen simultaneously, and the person is giving and receiving same time, that is we are saying present consideration, that is cash sales. And future consideration means X promised to deliver 100 quintals of rice to Y. After a month, Y promised to make the payment a month after the delivery of rice, like that. And both the consideration may be happen in a future, that is future consideration. And next, it need not be adequate. The law only requires a presence of consideration and not the adequacy of it. For example, selling a car for just for rupees 5,000, even if it is the value of 50,000, we can consider this as a consideration. And next, it must be real. So consideration must be real. It must have some values in the eyes of law. It should not be physically impossible. For example, making a death of persons alive, or making a child by magic. And suppose if you have a consideration like not possible, that we cannot say as a consideration. And so legal impossibility cannot make any consideration. That consideration is physically impossible, illegal, or illusory. It is not on a real, or therefore shall not be valid consideration. For example, if X fired a suit against Y for non-payment of debt, Y approaches X brothers Z, and he promises to withdraw the suit for a consideration of rupees 500. It is legally impossible, so that is not making any consideration. And uncertain consideration. So that consideration also should be certain, and certain means same sense in the same manner. If it is various, and that we cannot say consideration. For example, X agrees to pay an adequate amount for a certain work. Adequate, certain is uncertain elements. So here we have to clearly describe what is that adequate, so that only making consideration is possible. And illusory consideration is also cannot make any consideration. And next, consideration must be lawful, and without lawful we cannot make any consideration. That is both the parties getting a benefit is comes under the lawful. And for example, smuggling, murder, these are the things we cannot have the benefits, and we cannot say it's a consideration. And then the consideration must be something which the promisor is not already bound to do. Here, where a person who by his official status or by operations of law is under a public duty to act, the discharging of the debt, that duty cannot be recorded as a consideration. So that you can say that consideration must be something which the promisor is not already bound to do. So that simply these are the some important essential of consideration. And if there is any one essential is not there in the consideration, we cannot say it's a lawful consideration. So only that lawful consideration making a contract valid contract. And we have some exception for this. These are that no consideration and no contract, that already know. So we have some exceptions for that rule. These are natural love and affections, and it is maybe a writing or some other, and it is registered under the law, and it is made out of love and affection, and it is between parties standing in a near relation to each other. For example, X promises his son, "Oh, give rupees 1,000" in writing and get it is registered. Maybe a exception to the consideration rule. So these are the some exceptions. Other than this, and that we should have some essential for consideration. And if there is no consideration and there is no contract, so must both the parties must have a consideration. That is, both the parties have a benefit. Thank you.